Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai and today I'm gonna be reacting to Mushoku Tensei Season 2 Episode 18. So last episode, man, last episode, I'm not even gonna try and talk about every single thing that I loved about it. Because I loved everything about it. So yeah, that's gonna take me way too much. Even probably 7 minutes wouldn't be enough. And plus, I just don't trust myself to not start tearing up just talking about it. So I'll just say that it's not only my favorite episode of season two, it straight up has replaced my favorite episode of the series so far. It used to be actually episode 17, I think, of season one. Is the one where Rudy hugs Paul and basically tells him, uh, "Let's let's pretend that this was our actual reunion." Man, yeah, that was so good. But this is just on another level, man. So yeah, when I love sibling relationships. Is I love them when they're done in a certain way, but I don't know exactly how to explain it. And also, of course, uh, shut-ins as well, and how much they try to change, but it's so hard to do it. But I would say, just off the top of my head, my favorite things would probably be just Rudy seeing so much of himself in this situation with Norn. Like, for example, when the teacher is like, I don't know, I said something to her the other day or something, and he immediately reacts with thinking that they did to him, thinking that they did to her what they did to him in his past life. And whew, yeah, that tells you a lot about how he's handling that situation. But yeah, I really like seeing Rudy being so much of an older brother. But at the same time, yeah, he's obviously caring for Norn, but he's also at the same time trying to save his past self by doing this. Just when we see the scene of his brother in his past life, and then we see that he is placing himself in that same role now. And obviously, it's different because everyone has different experiences. Obviously, Norn doesn't feel the exact same way that Rudy felt at that time. In fact, I would say she probably, I don't want to say, it. How do I say this? She's probably a little more fortunate in the way that Rudy has actually gone through a very similar thing to her. So he can most definitely relate. Unlike his brother in the past, that he just couldn't relate to Rudy's feelings at all and only used logic for that. And just the way that when Rudy knocked and you could hear his past voice telling him to go away. So good, man. I keep saying that, but it's so good. And it's I'm not exactly sure what it meant, but just going way after that, when Norn is willing to open the blinds from her bed to the rest of the room, and at first she sees her dad, and then she blinks and it's Rudy. I want to say that maybe hopefully she's starting to see some of that comfort and safety that she saw in him in Rudy, and all the care obviously, as well. Maybe. That's my first thought. But either way, I love that moment. And even though the episode was called Rudy's Feelings, or well, the feelings of an older brother, I love, like, the episode wouldn't be as amazing as it was if we didn't delve into Norn's feelings as well as we did. And how we see, what her perspective has been from the moment back in season 1 when Rudy and Paul had their fight up to now. And you can see how much this has been painting a certain image of Rudy, and how hard it has been for her to give him a chance to change it. And it's yeah, it's like I said, it's hard to explain why I love it so much, but I feel like you can get a gist of it. So yeah, just Norn actually being able to let Rudy in, basically, just when you're there, like all the people that want to help you, but you don't see them, or you think that they're like forcing themselves to help you, when that's probably not the case, but like you're just so down on yourself that you don't see it. But she managed to grab the hand that was reaching out to her, and she just cried and cried, and she didn't need much more after that. Like, just the fact that Rudy was there for her, to hold her while that happened, that was enough for her to want to go out again. So yeah, that was all I could talk about for episode 17. So let's get into 18, which is Turning Point 3. And oh boy, I'm not even gonna try to predict what happens because I just can't. So let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey! Is she gonna wave back? Okay. Hey! Oh, my heart! Like, it would have been fine if she still didn't feel like it. Like, she's still working through stuff. But I'm so glad that she's in a point that she can give Rudy a chance. Nice. Uh-uh. I'm surprised he hadn't thought about doing it sooner. Oh, yes. Ella, yes, please include her. A project to even to start really actually like last episode was them actually seeing eye to eye, but this might be the first step of actually forming a sibling relationship between each other. I'm so up for this. But just on the back of my head, I'm still like, yo, this is Turning Point 3. I cannot get too comfortable. But please, at least, whatever the hell is gonna happen, that will... Oh, this part of the opening now. That hits much more after last episode. Hopefully, they give us a whole episode of just Rudy with Norn and maybe a little bit of Aisha before we get world changing events at the end. Hmm. Maybe something that would lead him back to Paul? Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking the relationship he has with Aisha is a little odd. Like, it's not like family, it's just a servant master relationship. It's definitely not as close. It's a little weird. Like, of course, that's what Aisha wants. Probably because of how her mom was with the rest of the Grey Red. You know, Zinnis, Rudy, and Paul. But I'm hoping that this relationship becomes a little more sibling and less more like a job. Yo, she using his name for a discount? And his connections? Well, I guess, go get that bag. Mm. She's definitely a street smart. Mm. You don't have to be a maid. Hopefully, once she grows up, she actually uh, does more of what she wants to do rather than, what her mom taught her to be like. Mm. Is that who I think it is? Hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, he was gonna do it anyway. A dragon. Well, good for him. That's a pretty damn detailed figure. Julie, huh? Yeah, same. Why come back? So for his mom? Huh. Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm. 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 Yeah, he's making it faster than I thought he would. Although I did not expect it to look like that. Oh man, life is going quite well, huh? I'm just waiting for shit to go from 0 to 100. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, that's good though that he's having happiness like this at the very least. List. Oh. Hmm? Uh-huh. Huh? No freaking way. No freaking way. No freaking way. No freaking way. A child? A baby? This soon? Like, yo, I need a moment. I think it's too soon for them to be parents. But I mean, that selfie definitely wanted it. I mean, bro, am I forgetting something? I mean, that's sweet, but I don't ever remember Rudy saying that he wanted kids. Aww. Norn actually looks genuinely happy for them. Oh, no way. Illinois is actually gonna become a bodyguard? She's gonna cover for Sylvie. Mm, interesting. Probably, yeah. Oh, look at Norn. She's so happy. Look at her. Oh, man. Norn became a favorite for me so fast. Mm, what is it? What is it? What does it say? Mm, I see. Whoa. It's been a freaking while. Oh, it was from Geese. Geese, the MVP. Mm. Yeah, of course, they wouldn't say anything. Yeah, no, I didn't forget. But they're always so shady when giving it. What? Mm. Oh. Uh. Can we have someone else take care of her? Damn, that's true. Hmm. Might as well. Huh? They're not listening. So he's actually staying? But we see in the opening. Mm-hmm. Um, by that point, Sylvie would already have a baby. Plus, it's your mom. Yeah. Yeah, there must be a reason why Paul wasn't the one who sent it. Demo. Oh, she's consulting Illinois. Oh, what? No. Mm. Beatrice really had potentials too. Mm. Pretty logical. Mm. Mm. With his strong admiration and respect for Rudy, I do believe Sanova would do that. I think he should go. Right? But there's a small chance that something bad may happen while he isn't here. But right now they're fine though. And oh, Norn? Wait, too heavy? Mm, yeah. There's a bigger chance that something might happen to them. Oh, Mm, this is such a difficult choice. Why do I feel like no matter what choice he makes, that dream he has won't become true? Oh, wow, he's just entrusting that to her. Wow. It was Norn that pushed him to make this decision, huh? Oh, turning point three. Okay. The third journey. Okay. Man. Okay. Okay, this definitely feels like this turning point is one of those that the big impact that will have in the story is not really. I mean, I can predict, but it's definitely not obvious during this episode. It's more so like turning point one, or like something big happens in the episode, but we don't know the ramifications of it until way later. And that last scene actually made me teary eyed. Oh man, oh man. Man. Oh, the scene with Sylvie telling Rudy that she's pregnant. Bro, it took me like, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds for it to actually register that it's actually happening. Because I think I knew that Rudy was going to have kids at some point through spoilers. But I didn't think it was gonna happen this soon. Like, I don't know. I feel like both are still like not mentally or emotionally prepared for that. But who knows? They might end up being surprisingly good parents. But I still wish that these two had more time, as a couple without kids. And I'm talking about like at least like 5 years. But it is what it is. That's what the author went for. So I don't know. He might be cooking. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Maybe having a kid just in and of itself is the turning point, because it's quite the change in someone's life, especially someone like Rudy, who still has a lot to go through in his character arc. But then we get the letter, and it's like, oh shit. From that point on, and then having Rudy after such a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Legit, the moment we saw the man god, I was like, oh yeah, this thing exists. Because we hadn't seen them all season. But yeah, they were pretty prevalent in season 1, core 2. And of course, they're coming back because it was an advice that they gave to Rudy during season 1. It's coming back, which is don't go to Begarit. And of course, you can't get any more information from the man god, more than they want to give. So you're just kind of stuck with this, not even like full piece of information. It's more like a hint, really. If you go to this place, you'll regret it. That's it. Like, what the hell can he do with that? That's not enough. But I guess if it comes from the man god, it's definitely set in stone. But like, what is he gonna regret? Is it gonna be something big? Like, he might save both Paul and Sinus if he goes there. But something might happen here. Maybe it doesn't have to do with Sylvie at all. Maybe it has to do. Oh man, I'm gonna be so devastated if something happens to Norn. But I also don't want something to happen to Aisha, of course. But I feel like it was too focused on Sylvie. Like maybe that's a that's a red herring. But I don't think we're going to find out what it is that he's going to regret until the end of the season at the latest. But yeah, I don't blame them for at first deciding to stay with Sylvie. But just remembering the last episode of season 1, and that remembering Sinus, it was a big part of him deciding to try and move forward after Ares left. Like, man, we gotta help Sinus. And why was Geese so damn vague about it as well? It was just, what was it? Something went wrong? We need help? Can you be a little bit more specific so that I can make my decision more informed? But no. God damn it. And also just something that it wasn't really that we didn't really focus too much on. But I am a little sad about the Elena-Liz thing. But maybe now that Rudy is going, Elena-Liz is staying, we didn't really go back to that. But I don't want them to break up. I really think there's a potential for some good stuff between them. And it would just be unfortunate if it ended here. Like, for good. But yeah, I just love that seeing the way Norn wants so much to go and help her parents, but she just doesn't have the power to do it. And it's breaking her heart. That's what got Rudy to say, I gotta go. Like, it wasn't necessarily because of his parents that he can't see right now, but because he saw someone that wants to go, but doesn't really have the tools to be able to go and be useful over there. Because at the same time, it's like, yeah, we know Tinis and Paul are really capable adventurers, but like, the letter said something went wrong, help is needed. So, also, why wasn't Paul the one sending it? That's bothering me. Other than maybe like pride? Or like he doesn't want to put the burden on Rudy, but that doesn't seem like. But maybe he learned something from their fight in season 1, you know? To not expect Rudy to always know what to do. You know, that was a big flaw of Paul's side of the argument. And like expecting Rudy to always be super competent and know exactly who it is to go and help. So now maybe he thinks he would be pressuring him too much when he has other things to take care of. But such a difficult situation. Let's stop here. So yeah, if you enjoyed my reaction, please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.